How are you everyone, and welcome to Snack English. In today's video, I'm going to tell you 4 common daily idioms. 4 common daily idioms. You can use them in your daily lives. Let's get started. The first idiom is stab in the back. Stab in the back. First of all, if someone stabs in the back, he or she pushes a knife or a sharp object into your body. Of course, this is not the meaning. To stab someone in the back means to do harm to someone who trusted you or to deceive or betray this person. For example, I can't believe my friend stabbed me in the back by telling my teacher I wasn't really sick when I stayed home yesterday. Another example, can you believe my younger brother stabbed me in the back by telling my parents I snuck out of the house last night? Can you believe my younger brother stabbed me in the back by telling my parents I snuck out of the house last night? The second idiom is a piece of cake. Don't think you are going to eat. If you describe an action as a piece of cake, it means this action is very easy or very simple. For example, if you ask someone about his last test, how was your test today? He may say, it was a piece of cake. I'm sure I will get a good grade. It was a piece of cake. It was very simple. It was very easy. Another example, don't think that this term's work will be a piece of cake. You will have to study hard to get good grades. Don't think that this term's work will be so easy, will be simple. You will have to study hard to get good grades.
So as a physical scientist, it sounds to me like a piece of cake. So as a physical scientist, it sounds to me like a piece of cake.
Third idiom is costs an arm and a leg. If something costs an arm and a leg, it means it's very expensive or costs a lot of money. For example, my house cost me an arm and a leg, but I have no regrets. Which means my home cost me a lot of money, but I have no regrets about that. Another example, you must visit that restaurant. The food is really good and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. Which means the food in this restaurant is really good and it doesn't cost you a lot of money. It's normal.
I can't just make another lightsaber. That one cost me 8 years and an arm and a leg. I can't just make another lightsaber. That one cost me 8 years and an arm and a leg.
The last idiom is don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, the quality or character of someone or something cannot be judged by just looking at them. Otherwise, you cannot know what someone or something is like just by looking at the person or thing's appearance. For example, the candidate didn't look very intelligent, but you can't judge a book by its cover. Another example, the hotel looked attractive from outside, but the rooms were very damp and not well maintained. You can't judge a book by its cover. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good lesson today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you are a new visitor. See you later.